So we got the muscles going on. We built it up a little bit though. But nah, for real. I just had a fucking breakdown. But that breakdown was like, and I really needed that. I really needed that. And you know, sometimes the biggest ass whoopings are the ass whoopings that we give ourselves. But those end up being the biggest motherfucking blessings, the biggest motherfucking lessons you could ever fucking imagine. I ain't have to do myself that bad. Alright, I didn't have to do myself that bad. But that ass whooping really got me in shape. You know, parents be saying, this is for you. Hold on, how they be saying, what they be saying, they be like, I'm doing this because I love you. This is for you. This, oh no, this is hurting me more than it's hurting you. And that is true. That is very much true. It's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. It might hurt you physically, but truly, you're just a reflection of what I'm feeling. So you're gonna get the benefit of that because you're on the flip side of the coin. You're innocent, right? But at the same time, ain't nobody safe. Nobody gets a safety net. So whatever circumstances that you've been through, it's shit, you know? But at the end of the day, I say that because, like, those ass whoopings, and I know, like, this can kind of be controversial in today's society, but those ass whoopings that I got at a young age really taught, like, were really, like, they really I don't know, it's just something about that shit. It was like it just builds muscle, you know? And it's like, it's fucked up to say that, but it's like, it definitely builds muscle. And it's like, me using that analogy towards myself, like, girl, that ass whooping really fucking helped us. Because it took for me to really, like, get my motherfucking ass whooped, bro. And really see myself after that, or during that, before that, during, and after. And then to be standing here now, it shows. You know, it's not about beating myself up. It's about bringing myself up. Even if I'm feeling down, you know, and through whatever the fuck is whooping my motherfucking ass. Being able to get the fuck up. Being able to stand the fuck up on my 2 feet. And say, you know what? That definitely did hurt, but it did. I learned, I gained more from it than I lost from it. It's like, when you get a good fight, you don't lose. It's not about winning and losing. It's not about that. It's about building muscle. And it's about learning. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, like, that hardness on myself really just be love. But that's what I got growing up. And I'm now just now translating it as, it was always care. But it just wasn't translated. It just wasn't. You had careful intentions, but it's better ways that you can go about that intention. Basically, same thing for myself. The root is always going to be love. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta pay attention to the way that I'm showing that to myself. What does love mean to me? How do I even express love? How do I visualize love? How do I give love, receive love? What does love mean to me? Because what I've been taught and actually what it means is two different fucking things. And I'm learning that shit. Like, people just believe whatever the fuck they know, they think they know, and what somebody told them, or what's been working for them, or what worked for Pam, Lisa, and Sharon. But truly, none of us know anything. So why the fuck would I take your advice? Why the fuck would you take mine? Why would I take my own negative thoughts? Why should I? What the fuck are they gonna do for me? What are they gonna do if I don't use them? I don't have to. I don't have to even acknowledge them. It's just all about how I'm perceiving things. That's what I've learned. Because things have always been what they are. I feel like as we just evolve, as I evolve, I just see things differently. But it's not that anything changed, it's just the changes within. And I'm constantly taking out the trash and shit because, I'm storing these new fruits, and but the foods that I had before is fucking spoiling. So if you put in new fruits with old fruits, and this is fucking chaos. So you have to take out the trash. You have to do that maintenance. You have to do that check-in. You have to do that sweep, deep clean. Like, that is very important. I can't stress that enough. And being constant with that, every day. And, I'm just learning a lot of things. It's like I was more so focused on the bad habits that I have like adopted. But it's like I have a lot of good habits too. I got a good head on my shoulders. It's just when it's not the mind's fault, and it's not my fault either. It's just all about what I've consumed over the years and what has been fed to me. And it's nothing, all I have to do, even the things that I kind of struggle with, not even kind of, the things that I struggle with are my superpower. Like the things, it's like, it's all about utilizing the mind, making it work for you, making it work for me, because it's my mind, this is my body. All it wants to do is love me. All it wants to do is give. So I gotta make that decision. What? For a while, I was really very fearful. I really was very scared to even show my body or even move my body in a certain type of way, because I was taught that was fast, that was hot, and that wasn't classy. you know? So, you know what the mind does? It reflects that. It definitely does reflect it in my life, and it's being reflected back to me with, like, it's like, wow. It's like all I ever wanted to do was dance, move around. My auntie said I've been kicking my feet since before I could fucking walk. Like, that's all I ever wanted to do was just shine. And shit. If people perceive whatever I'm doing as a bad thing, then you view it as a bad thing, you know? But I'm not a bad thing, so why the fuck would anything I produce be a bad thing? You know? So